reason we're here is to hear from David Knevel, who has gone through a journey of sorts with well over 30 universities in the United States looking at him, 12 making specific scholarship offers. And I'd like to turn it over now to David.
How's it going, everyone? You guys are excited as I am. I'm pretty excited. So, first of all, thank you, Mr. Chisholm, for coming up to me a few weeks ago and suggesting that we do this, because it's pretty cool. This is pretty awesome, and thank you for Mr. Crochet for setting it up. You're a good man. So, I'd like to give thanks to a few groups of people. To start off with my coaches, whether that be my first coach, Coach Sammy, or my last coach, Coach Chisholm. Each and every one of them have had a big role in the football player and the man you see in front of you today. So without them, I wouldn't be here, and I think that's really important. And then I'd like to give thanks to all my teachers, because you can't do anything academically without them. You can try, but it'd be pretty tough. So I wouldn't be the student I am today without them, so I'd like to thank them as well. And then most importantly, I'd like to thank my family. To start off, I'd like to give thanks to my father. Thank you for being so devoted to our sports. Me and my brother, whether it was hockey or football, and we played a little bit of soccer, but we weren't too good at that. Whatever sport we played, you were completely and totally devoted to that. Sometimes too devoted, but at the same time, it got us here. So thank you very much for that. And not only were you devoted to sports, you were devoted to school as well. And I think that has a huge role into the gentleman we are today. So thank you for that, Father. And then I'd like to give thanks to my mother. Well, mothers are interesting. Because they're always the person you can, they're always the person you can fall back on, you know? When something's going tough, you always have someone you can cry on, lean on. And that's been the role of my mother this past couple months. And throughout my whole life, when something's going tough, I can always come to my mom's bed and talk to her about what's going on. So without that, I don't know what I'd do. And of course, I'd like to give thanks for my mother for also all the home cooked meals. I mean, how do you get this big this bite? So, thank you for that as well. And I'd also like to thank both of you guys for taking time out of your busy schedules and taking me all the camps and stuff. And I mean, I'd go on these visits and all the kids would be like, "Oh, it's so cool that your parents are here." And then I realized how cool it is that either one parent or both parents took time out of their busy schedules to come to each one of my visits. So thank you very much for that. And then we're going to go with my brothers. To start off, I'd like to give thanks to my twin brother, Michael. Those of you who know me know that Michael's pretty important. And he's my best friend. He's my closest friend so far. So really thanks for that. I wouldn't have gotten this far without the push that Michael gives. People don't realize this, but he's a pretty hard dude to hang around with. He's pretty direct. He tells you what he's thinking, but at the same time, if he cares about you, you know it. And I'd like to thank him for that as well. He always knew something about the school that I might not have known. So he always did his research, which was awesome. I mean, he'd be... I'd come back from a visit and I'd be talking about what I liked. He's like, well, what about this? And if it was bad or good, he'd tell me, and he'd always make me know about it. So I think that had a huge role in the decision I made today. So thank you for that. I love you very much. So, and then my other brother, Colin, I don't even know if he's going to see this. He's up in the Yukon right now, so he's pretty far away. But I'd like to just say I love you and thank you for being a fan no matter where I am, even Alberta. I mean, when I had my tournament in Alberta, like, my only family that showed up was my brother Colin, so I thought that was just very cool, so thank you for that. And then my last brother would be DJ, my eldest. I think that he's the biggest model in the family. He's the hardest working person I've ever met. He fully devotes everything in his job. And his success is on it. I mean, you talk about me having stuff written on myself. He was in a national newspaper for farming. I mean, that's pretty crazy. I mean, everybody's making a deal about that. So, I mean, I try to follow in his footsteps. though I do not have the aspiration to be a farmer. So, but I plan to take that hardworking skills into what I plan on doing in the future. So thank you for that, DJ. It is the type of people I was blessed to have around me that based my decision. I wanted to go to a program that would best continue what my family has started. Continue the values of a total person. Character, academics, and athletics. With that, I decided to take my talents to the University of Nebraska. I was going to say a little joke about my brother's work. I decided not to. I don't know how funny it would be, but it goes a little something like this. It was just, I was going to say, although, oh, I got a kid. I'm sorry. I don't even want to put down the money. So, I don't see myself working as hard as you in farming, but I decided to be a hard-working Cornhusker. That's what it was. Thank you very much.